Hey yo, Anime Addiction 00 here again, and I finally got around to making another one of these. And this time I'm going to look at a game called Remnant Knights, a 3D anime-inspired MMORPG, because it's all colorful and all the peppy music and whatnot. And it's published by GameSamba, and actually just recently went into open beta. So, actually, I wasn't really sure if it was released just yet, because I remember looking at it a while ago, but then it was like a restricted closed beta, and my friend found it, and he was looking at the classes and such, and they're like, "Play with me!" So I'm like, "Okay." So yeah, let's take a look at the character creation. Oh, and by the way, it's for the PvP. It's mostly based around factions, or in this case, differing schools. So usually, you choose you choose different factions, because now, since it's only one faction per account, I chose the Owl, which is their school colors are blue and silver, and they investigate problems, I guess, with fluff text. That's how they differentiate the schools. Um, and dragons are like more aggressive. I'm just gonna beat things up to solve problems. So yeah, you choose your faction. Once you choose it for your account, that's how it stays. And if your friends are in a different faction, you can't talk to them or group with them. So make sure you pay attention to that. Okay, so we have three base classes and two archetypes, I guess. You have the heavy launcher with their big guns right there, and huge distance and firepower, of course. And you have the awesome dual gunners showing off with their flips. You have your magic circle for elementalists, blowing stuff up, catching things on fire, and just all out destroying everything with magic. And you have your priestly person, which can actually hold their own with some magic, and also heal party members, summon guardians, and steal the health of their opponents. That actually sounds kind of evil to me, but okay. And you have the fighting circle. You have the striker, who is very quick and agile and acrobatic-y, with their cool-looking knife gloves. And you have the crasher with their giant hammer. Ooh, that was cool. The hammer looks like a rocket. You see that? Anyway, you have their high defense and hit points and their tank, basically. Okay, so let's see. Let's make the character and take a better look. I want my big guns this time for the experiment. And you can choose your height, which is kind of cool, but your head is the same size, so you could be a chibi with a huge head. Uh, sure, I'll be tiny. And you get to choose face options, la la la. Of course, hair type. The customization doesn't seem too bad. I mean, I've seen better, but still, could be worse. I've seen much more restricted than this. That's hilarious. I can't say anything, but I'm gonna aim at them. I'm gonna choose that one. Oh, and by the way, one thing I really like about the character customization is the color slider. They should always have that for character creation, because then you can have like any freaking color that you want, and you could slide it for much more precise. Sure, I'll have her have like this weird pink hair. Looks pretty decent. Alright. Now let's get to showing you this game. Hopefully I can get some more combat into this time. And start. I get that song stuck in my head for a long time, but now we must wait through loading screens. We have this awesome Meiji person with, like, arcane power just seeping from the staff of awesome and their Shakespearean puffy pants. Yeah. Anyway, loading. Vroom. Almost. Come on. Loading. Oh yeah, going back to the factions, of course you could probably tell that's like the main thing for PvP. And they also have guilds like always, but they're called clubs to fit the the school theme. And apparently it's showing my seniors here, which might help support me and stuff, but well, I don't care, I'm soloing. I got a huge gun, I can take care of myself. It's telling me how to move, and I get a tutorial. Okay. Move forward, move backward. WASD does work, because it's telling me to do it. Zoom out with the camera, mouse wheel, zoom in. Tutorials like this. At least it's quick. You set the camera, you click the mouse wheel to do that. At least that's how I know you can do it. Inventory tutorials. I is inventory, and C brings up the character menu. And remove the revival marble. Okay, double click, put back on, double click again. Pretty basic. If you play MMOs a lot, you could probably guess what most of the hotkeys are. K brings up your skills, whether common for like cooking and emoticons, or your actual fighty skills. I want my hit point potions up here. Don't want that. I get tips. Go to, okay. So I guess I talk to this guy. So apparently, if you sign in every day, you actually check your markings, or like attendance. This is a school, I guess attendance is important. Attendance every day. Once you become an outstanding student, it's possible to receive a special title that will give you extra attributes. Ah, I wish I knew that sooner. I really wish I did. Okay, now I sign. Ah, dang it, won't continue until I do that. Okay, so assign a random skill. Just hello. Okay, take it off. Find headmaster, start questing. Okay. So the Scholari are on the move again, which are, by the way, these weird little demon things that only the students can see. Which is kind of odd, but apparently when people get older they can't see these things, but they're teaching us how to continue to fight them while they can't. So yeah, the students, they're just being lazy and telling the students to do everything. They could probably invent some way to see them, I think. Either way, it just means more killing for me, so I don't mind. Who are you? No, wait, don't tell me. I will use my powers of perception to gaze into the deep. I sense that you are someone from afar. A new student. One with great talent. You wish to join our school, is that correct? Yes, how'd you know? Oh god. He looked at the report papers that you sent in, that's how he knows. Blah text. He's deep into the sphere of knowledge. Okay. I'm good at zoning, so I'll do that. Zoning. And random voices that are kind of high-pitched, of course. Sequence you're seen as part of a string we call the Mark, bits of data which we hope will ultimately help us solve the mystery of the Scholari's presence in our world. There's something curious about your Mark, though, something I haven't seen in a long time. Professor Lemerande? Professor Lemerande. I'm calling that Professor Lemonade. Sorry, that's just easier. Anyway, yes, I will go to them in the main building. And it's showing me where the professor is, which is nice. Okay. Other features in this game are, of course, you know, the cooking and other skills up there. Let's see. We've got pharmaceutics, fishing, cooking, and crafting. Oh, double jump. I didn't do that yet. Hwah! Double jump. Yay! Awesome. Jumping all over the place now. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Tell me. Gotta keep meeting these teachers. Can't you just give me something to tell me to kill something yet?